Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. Let me adjust my light right quick because it's odd. So today we have a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel that's kind of what we need to know right now. Also, people need to watch the energies are going to be high, but also communication is going to be very ideal today. I don't feel like it's going to be in a bad way necessarily. I feel like it's more kind of standing your ground because like the alignments of everything isn't in a bad position to where like just totally everything is going to go berserk. You know what I mean? You guys know. It'll be all right. So don't fret during this full moon. It's more of like communication coming out. Sorry, I know you guys can tell I am tired as all get out. We have base chakra, triumph, and prosperity begins in the reverse. So let's see what this is about. On the bottom, we have financial material change. Interesting. See, what does the collective need to know right now? Please elaborate. Base chakra triumph and prosperity begins in the reverse. Hey, love, how are you, JoJo? I hope you had a lovely day yesterday. Something fell out in the reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands. What is this in the reverse? The Two of Cups is in the reverse. So there's some kind of communication issues that might be going on, but there's also a celebration of some sort. Then we have the Devil in the reverse. Something that you're releasing, and this is what's going to bring this in. It says prosperity begins, but you're releasing something to become free and like restoring control over your life. Because there's something not balanced here. And there's something in your base chakra. It's like your foundation isn't balanced. So there's something that needs to be released in order for you to feel free. But it's on the prosperity begins. Possibly prosperity will begin whenever you release whatever this is that is keeping you kind of feeling stuck and bound. Everyone needs a cup of joe, dude. I need like some Monster or something, like pre-workout, some crack in a cup. That's what I need. All right, so this is what we got. We also have the Nine of Swords, so something's like stressing you guys out. We also have the Page of Wands here that was sideways, which is wanting to explore something new. But at the same time, there's like, you're conflicted because you feel like there's some kind of sense of lack of direction within this, but yet you're going to be triumphant over it. I feel like it's figuring out what this is. Like possibly you're stuck in a situation at this point in time. It's kind of like you don't want to be there, but you're there. It's kind of like if you're working a job you don't necessarily like, and it's kind of like they're working you like a dog, and you're just freaking tired and you hate the thing anyways, but you're ready to move on. But you're looking for something else. So it's kind of like that. And then I feel like there's something like you guys are also moving on from, like the Three of Swords in the reverse. So there's something that just needs to be released. And this could be even in like relationship wise. See like an argument, just kind of like completely actually forgiving it and not bringing up the past. You know what I mean? Because like once you forgive somebody, why are you going to keep bringing it up? If you choose to forgive them, then you forgive them. You don't keep throwing it up like in the face. But also I feel as if a lot of this has to do with like material stuff, because we have material and financial change and also triumphant success. But also there's something some kind of deception and envy, but the truth is going to come out here. Some people need to release like negative people. I feel like there's kind of like a foundational shift that's going on, especially with the Tower sideways. And it's kind of like you're trying to avoid a disaster, but yet at the same time, it's like this foundation is shifting, and it's kind of might be keeping you up at night, that foundational shift, because it's like, I just feels like it's stressing you out, you know? So there's something that just needs to change, like period. Like something that needs to be released. That way you can restore control over, it's kind of like restoring control over your life, or restoring control over just this sense of like your own freedom and well-being, you know? And we have the Ace of Wands sideways. There's something that you guys just really are kind of like bored within whatever this is. Because we also have that on the Page of Wands sideways. So it's like you're wanting something exciting because you're bored where you're at. It's like you're just not passionate about it, but it's kind of like you have this inspiration to move forward. But at the same time, it's like you're creating something new, but you're just like in this back and forth energy here. It's like you're conflicted on which way you go. Well, I feel like you kind of know which way you're going for some of you guys, right? But it's just getting there is the point. It's like you're heading on a direction, but you're also kind of stuck with doing something that you don't necessarily want to do until that something better comes in. It's kind of like the waiting period, right? And when you're developing something new, so you're sticking with something else when you're still developing that something new. Because you're ready to be free from whatever this is. And even if this is like in a relationship, breaking free from a relationship, that's when prosperity begins. It can be personal prosperity. You know what I mean? Not just financial prosperity. Interesting. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Hey, TT, how are you? Sorry, I'm having fun. I'm like all in the screen. Let's see, what else is here? Do we have any more? Yep, there's something, again, because we have like the devil, which is like restoring control and releasing something to become free, right? Prosperity begins is in the reverse. It's like something's just kind of waiting so you can regain that. But also Three of Swords reverse is like forgiving something, moving on from it, and like kind of being in recovery mode. But there's also a celebration and triumphant. It's like all this is about restoring your sense of freedom and getting away from the crap that stresses you out at night, you know, because something's not balanced. Everything's about regaining that control of whatever this is that's imbalanced here, because that's exactly like the Hangman, which is sideways, which is still like stalling. Like if you're stalling because you're working on something else, but you still need to stay here at this like small point in time while you find something else, or you know, stalling to leave a relationship or something like that because you're currently looking for somewhere else to live. And you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're working on something, but at the same time, like you're stuck. Like you're working on releasing this and you're taking the steps to, but at the same time, it's kind of like you're still having to be here right now. But I don't feel like it's an actual stuck. I feel like it's temporarily pause so that you can move forward. It's like you're taking the steps to move forward. You're being strategic in your moves here because you want to have this sense of freedom. It's like you're standing in your own willpower. You're not being like, you know, negative Nancy or just not wanting to move forward. It's like you're taking the steps, but at the same time, it's kind of like being responsible with what the moves that you're making, even though you may not necessarily like want to, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like the lines of the communication are open. It's just there's this imbalance here. Make sure you guys also stand your ground and speak up for what it is that you need to release today. Make sure you're not mousy just because it has to deal with this. Like really go after those things that you want. This is a good full moon for that. A good full moon for communication. But also, I feel like this stuff is coming in. On the bottom, victory and success. Very nice. So it is coming in, the Six of Wands. It's just like you guys are kind of in that in-between stage of, you know, it's like finding something else while you're here, like making those responsible moves so you are able to move on. It's not necessarily being stagnant. It's like you're just like unhappy because like you want this over here and you're taking those steps towards it, but yet you're being, I guess, like responsible, for better words, I don't know how else to say it, and staying right here for this point in time while you work on something new to have it develop so that you can move into that spot, even if you don't want to, right? Because sometimes you just want to be like, fuck it, I'm out. And go. I feel like that's kind of like the energy, right? You guys are just not being like kind of being foolish. You're taking the steps of where you need to have this new beginning, right? That's your wish fulfillment. That way you can feel free and be free. You know, also freedom is like forgiveness is freedom as well. Somebody needs to fully forgive somebody, but yet, you know, it doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. Just don't carry the baggage with you. Because I feel that's also what can be the personal resolution. Personal issue releases resolution. I feel like all that stuff is coming to light. And it's going to be lovely. Now, let's see. Let's grab one of these cards and see what they have for us. Oracle. If my hands will work. Are you guys having a great morning? I hope so. Okay, we're getting this a lot. Don't settle for less. And then get your power back. Number 13 might be significant to you guys, or 4. You have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take back your power. And then we have don't settle for less. Number 10. You're a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. So don't give up. That's awesome. I dig it. It falls right in line. So confirmation. So that's what I have for you guys today. If you guys are wanting a personal, all the information is in the description area. I am doing a special $20 for a 15-minute read. If you guys are interested, shoot me an email. I'd be honored to read for you guys. And if you have not already, please smash that like button. It does help the algorithm. Subscribe. Why not? Especially if you find yourself coming back, and, you know, turn on the notification bell. So until next time, guys, you guys stay epic, stay awesome, stay fabulous, and I'll see you again. Namaste.